Hello everyone, my name is George and today I'm going to present my top 20 for Mr. Supranational 2023. The grand final event is happening this Saturday on the 15th of July in Poland, where the reigning king, Mr. Supranational 2022 Luis Daniel Galvez from Cuba will crown his successor. My top 20 list is based on the performance at Super Chat, Top Model, preliminary competition, and their overall presentation they landed in Poland. I will start my list with top 20, then I will narrow it down to the top 12, and I will reveal my top 5 finalists at the end of this video. In my top 20 semi-finalists, I have Mr. Cameroon. He grew up in Cameroon, but he's now living in France, where he obtained a law degree. Daniel loves basketball and lives the motto, "We only live once," so he takes every opportunity to get the most out of his life. One goal that he wants to achieve is to change the perception that people outside Africa have about his mother continent, to let people know that Africa is much better than the things that are portrayed on television. He wants to use this platform of Mr. Supranational to spread this message. Mr. Canada, Luis Porteles, he had graduated with a bachelor's degree in communications, focusing on media studies and organizational communications. His advocacy project is called Extraordinary Talks, where he invites guests to share their stories of influential figures in the pageant industry. His biggest goal is to inspire his audience and provide them with knowledge that his guests have acquired through the experience. I admire Mr. Canada's fighting spirit because he started as a pageant fan and now he is a pageant king who wants to break the old stereotype of a pageant king and embrace his true authentic self. Mr. Slovakia, Thomas Benko, he had previously joined the television show called Survivor, and he loves doing outdoor fitness, traveling, going to the mountains, and lives a very healthy lifestyle. Watching his introduction video, I was truly mesmerized by his charm as he is so likable, full of life and energy. His adventurous and humble side has helped him gain tons of new support from the pageant community, including myself. Mr. Belgium, Ben, he's currently working as an enterprise marketer. Ben used to struggle with low self-esteem due to having acne and being very thin, and this has led to tackle with self-confidence, which stayed very long for him during his teenage years. Participating at the Mr. Supranational Belgium has helped him to build confidence and truly self-love. During the top model competition, I noticed Mr. Belgium as he has the perfect model look and he gave a fantastic performance. I can see him placed on the final night as he has a bright future ahead as a model in the fashion industry. Mr. Venezuela, George Eduardo, is a civil engineer and a nutritionist. He's a pageant veteran as he placed in top 29 at the Mr. World 2019. George has one of the best bodies in this year's contest, which shows his hard work and dedication to self-improvement, which is a good quality to have in a human being. As usual, Venezuela has sent a strong representative and I look forward to see his performance in the final night. Mr. Philippines, Johannes Rizal. He comes from Davao del Norte and he is a musical artist. Johannes is half German and half Filipino, and he hopes that through his music he can inspire and relate more people through his experiences and obstacles. In his free time, Johannes enjoys playing basketball, traveling, exploring new foods, and spending more time on the beaches in the nature. He's a mental health advocate and he wants to spread the importance of taking care of ourselves. I think Mr. Philippines is talented after listening to his beautiful voice during the talent round where he performed in front of everyone. Mr. Peru, Stefano, he works as a professional artist and a model in his country. He's also a television host and in his free time he enjoys making music, reading, surfing, weightlifting, and do CrossFit. As an artist, he wants to explore the world of artistic dimension through his acting and composing music. I noticed Mr. Peru during the preliminary competition as he was one of the standouts from Latin America. Mr. Netherlands, Luca Dirin. He holds a bachelor's degree in sports and economics and is currently working in sales for an IT company in Amsterdam. Luca is also pursuing a career in modeling in the fashion industry. He's very proud of his Dutch, Turkish, and Italian heritage, and he can speak 6 languages fluently, Dutch, English, Italian, Turkish, German, and French. And he can also speak Spanish a little bit. He has such a unique look about him and he shines in the stage during top model and the preliminary competition. I believe the Netherlands is a dark horse in this year's contest. It was tough to narrow down from top 20 to top 12, but I looked at the background of each of the delegates and combined with the performance, here are my top 12 finalists. Starting the list, I have Mr. Indonesia, Dr. Adib Diwatama. He obtained his medical degree and a master's degree in public health at the age of 24. Some of his other achievements include representing his country at the Abu Dance Festival in India and attending the International Future Leadership Program in Chicago, Illinois. Even though he's one of the younger delegates in this year's competition, Mr. Indonesia is intelligent and friendly, and he's very giving towards his community through his medical background. I like his performance at the top model and he shined in the formal wear round in preliminary competition. Mr. Ecuador Bruno graduated with a Bachelor of Environmental Engineering and Nutrition and is currently working as an actor between Ecuador and Italy. He's a global citizen of the world as he has Italian and Brazilian descent. He enjoys surfing, skating, climbing, and jumping off cliffs, riding horses, and being surrounded by his loved ones. I love watching him on Instagram Live and how he interacts and treats his other delegates. It seems Mr. Supranational delegates love him as he has a positive energy and he is a good friend. Mr. South Africa, Tyler, he has graduated with an honors in chemical engineering specializing in mineral processing, masters in business mathematics and informatics data analytics. He's currently working as a data scientist for a consulting company and is also part-time videographer and a photographer. Mr. South Africa is multi-talented, incredibly intellectual, great public speaker and full of creativity. I can see the judges liking him because he has a diverse range of qualities and it is nice to see a male pageant delegate who brings something new to the table than just being good looking with an outer appearance. I think he's much more than that and I'm just so happy to see that. Mr. Panama, Mario Bianco holds a degree in marketing, majoring in graphic design. He also holds a postgraduate degree in senior management. He's currently working for a digital application creation company. His project helps to different animal welfare foundations in his hometown, and he also supports a foundation that spreads awareness about HIV prevention as well as education. This year's Mr. Panama is so adorable and he has the boy next door quality about him, which makes him likable and relatable to many people. Mr. Korea Youngwoo Lee holds a bachelor's degree from one of the best universities in Korea, and he has served in the Air Force in his country. Youngwoo is also a licensed pilot and he is a qualified teacher. In his free time, he enjoys playing sports, going to art exhibitions, and doing community work. I had the privilege to interview Mr. Korea and he impressed me with his personality and his humble nature. He was down to earth, incredibly passionate, and driven towards his goal of helping other people. Youngwoo is the strongest delegate Korea has sent to Mr. Supranational, and looking at his performance, I can see him place in the top 12 on the final night as long as he does not do the over-the-top pose that he did in the swimsuit and the top model round. Mr. Malaysia, Daniel Hansen, is currently working towards his degree in entrepreneurial skills and is also a professional model and a gym trainer. He hopes to break into the acting industry and make it to the Hollywood. In his free time, he enjoys playing football, working out, and modeling. He's a passionate veteran who has won the title of Mr. Tourism World, and his super chat was one of my personal favorite as he portrayed himself professionally with a grace, poise, and dignity. This is the first year Malaysia has sent a representative to Mr. Supranational, and Danielle has impressed everyone in the pageant community with his good looks and great communication skills. Mr. Mexico, Luis Carlos Garcia, he's a dentist and he's also working as a professional model. He hopes to continue working in his professional life, become an international model, and build his family. He enjoys playing football and learning more about different cultures. His tall height and statuesque body made him stand out in the top model competition. He has good stage presence and a powerful runway walk. I'm keeping my eyes on Mr. Mexico because I think he can deliver even stronger performance on the final night. Here are my top 5 finalists, starting with 4th runner-up, Mr. Czech Republic, Zaku Vitek is an experienced QA engineer and an IT industry lead who is currently learning and striving to improve his knowledge of new technologies and trends in information technology. He found purpose and direction in his life through triathlons and co-founded a team with like-minded individuals. Ground Up Project has made a lot of positive impact on the lives of others, especially kids and families from a privileged background. This year, the Czech Republic has sent two frontrunners to Miss and Mr. Supranational, as I think Zakub has an inspirational story which can inspire and motivate other people through his personal experience. Third runner-up, Mr. Spain, Ivan is a qualified industrial engineer in the automotive industry and describes himself as a goal-oriented person and tries to set new targets once he achieves his goals. He hopes to own his own company in the automotive industry sector. He supports cancer awareness and he has been working by engaging in a series of events for this project. As the tallest delegate in this year's contest, Mr. Spain stands out on the stage with his handsome face and friendly attitude. He has become the fan favorite among the pageant fans. I originally had Mr. Spain as my winner choice. However, during the sash ceremony, he got nervous and he struggled to deliver his message. Being a Mr. Supranational, it is important to be a good speaker in front of the public, and that is something he needs to improve for the final night. Second runner-up, Mr. Thailand Top. He has finished his undergraduate degree in economics and his love for fashion inspired him to start his own t-shirt brand. He describes himself as an easygoing person and he hopes to always comes across as sincere and friendly. He has been very consistent since day one until now, as he has portrayed himself as a good tourism ambassador for his country Thailand through his actions. Top gave a phenomenal performance at the Preliminary competition where he caught everyone's attention when he was on the stage. He has the right attitude, and if he continues to deliver this energy on the final night, I can see him as the flag bearer for Asia. First runner-up, Mr. Brazil Henrique Martins. He's a former Olympic swimmer. He served in the army for 8 years and he has graduated with a degree in advertising and marketing. Henrique is currently living and working in Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's a very well-traveled person due to his swimming career, and he has lived in Italy and the United States for a while. Reading his profile made me interested to know much more about him, as he has already achieved so much success in his life, and he continues to help other people through his social and environmental project called Go Martins. It is a focus on helping the vulnerable families living in rural areas to develop ecotourism activities in a sustainable way in order to help them with finance and minimize the environmental impact. This year, Mr. Brazil has a high chance to win Mr. Supranational, as he fits the aspirational, inspirational motto of the pageant. My Mr. Supranational 2023 is Mr. Poland, Daniel. He started modeling from an early age as he was part of the Poland's Next Top Model, and he worked in the fashion industry for many big companies. He has been training judo since he was 6 years old, and he has won multiple championships as he believes judo represents patience and discipline. It is an important quality to have in Mr. Supranational, who has to travel to different countries around the world under different conditions as the global representative. He gave an excellent performance at top model and preliminary competition. At the same time, he's also a good speaker as he's fluent in Mandarin, Arabic, Spanish, Greek, English, and Polish languages, which make it a lot easier for him to connect with people from around the world. Due to his physical and mental strength, I believe that he will make a great winner, and he can bring more attention to the Mr. Supranational pageant, as no European country has won this title yet. These are my top 20 favorites for Mr. Supranational 2023. Who are your personal favorites? Comment below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then make sure to click the like button and share this video on your social media. Subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this, and if you want to support this channel to make more quality content like this, then you can support us on Patreon. The link is provided in the description box of this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again in my next video.